If you are just getting started with YouTube and you want to know how to use it in the best way, I want to share these 5 things with you to help you have the right mindset and help you to know what is important and what isn't when you're starting your YouTube channel. So number 1 is you need to optimize YouTube for YouTube. A lot of people want to repurpose their content from other platforms, but each platform needs its own attention. So it's really important that you use YouTube the way YouTube wants you to use it. Okay? Say that 5 times fast. But really, it's really true. Any platform is the same way. They need to be used the way they're intended to be used. So with YouTube, you want to make sure that you're optimizing your title, your thumbnail, and your intro. And there's other things as well, because you want to make sure that people are watching the entire video. But those are the first 3 things that you really want to make sure that you're paying attention to is how the package looks to the person who is scrolling on YouTube. Okay. You want to make sure the package looks inviting, interesting, something. Give them some sort of feeling about your package. Okay. So you want to optimize YouTube for YouTube viewers. Number 2 is perfection is not the goal, especially in this AI YouTube video generating time that we're in. Perfection is not the goal. Humaning is the goal. Become more human. Have, keep in some of your uhs and your like what I just did right now. Keep some of that in to your videos, because that is actually going to attract people more. Humans know how to listen to other humans' cadences and their structure, and they get used to their ums and all of that. When we over edit to make it, perfect, let's say, then we are missing out on the opportunity for people to match our cadences. And this is really important when you want people to get to know you better as a person. If they get to know you better as a person and are happy with the way you are as you come, then that is better for you, especially if you're trying to lead them to a community like your school community. Number 3 is start where you are. Don't worry about having things perfect. Don't worry about perfect lighting, perfect video. Sound is really important, I will say, but don't worry about everything else. Have a decent mic of some sort, even if it's a lapel mic, but don't worry about everything else, because you will grow and you will be able to look back at yourself when you first started and say, hey, I really have come far. And it doesn't matter what other people think. It just matters that you're able to communicate well and clearly to your ideal viewer. Okay. That is the most important thing, that you're communicating well and clearly to your ideal viewer. So focus on your improvements, not your perfection. To focus on improvements. Get better each time. Get better at editing, get better at recording, get better at making your thumbnails and your video and your titles. Just that is your focus, is improving on your own videos. And then number 4 would be know who you're speaking to. If you have no idea who it is that you are speaking to, then the content that you're creating will just go, it'll go out and it'll land nowhere. It's really hard for content to land, especially if you're in an area of a specific niche. You need to know who it is you're speaking to for that niche. And now you don't have to get so specific as to, know the color of their hair or anything like that, unless you're into beauty or something. But you don't have to get super specific. You just have to be very clear about who you're speaking to. If you're speaking to beginners, you speak in a way that beginners will understand. If you're speaking to more advanced people in your field, speak to them. You don't have to speak to the beginners. Beginners can still learn from you if they want to, but your target audience is, advanced in the topic that you teach or in the topic that you share or whatever it is. And so you have to speak to where it's at their level. Okay, so it's really important. Know who you are speaking to. When we do this, we also attract that person. It happens every time. If I speak to the beginner starts to come to my channel or community. If I speak to a more advanced person, that happens as well. So you need to know who you're speaking to, because that is who you're trying to attract. What it also does is helps people to self-identify. When they can hear the words that they understand, they can say, oh, this channel, this person, this community, or whatever it is for me. So it's really important that you get really good at that. At first, you might be confused and not know how to do it. That's okay. You just keep working at it until you realize, oh, the exact person I'm trying to reach is finding me. So my last one is hit as many birds with one stone as you can. Meaning, if you can create content that is for your community and then repurpose that to YouTube, you are serving your community and your YouTube viewers. And then you are also attracting people from the internet, from YouTube, to join your community. So you want to think of it as like a cycle. You want to start with creating content for your community members. And then you want to repurpose in the packaging that YouTube prefers and that YouTube viewers prefer, repurpose it to YouTube, and then that will serve those people on YouTube, but it will also it'll attract people to your community. So you see how you do that. You want to do that. You want to make sure that's happening. And this is a bonus tip. So that's my 5, but this is a bonus tip. If you really want to get good at doing video, at recording yourself, go live. Go live. Live streaming requires you to get your thoughts together. Most people who are watching live streams understand you're live streaming, so that it's not going to be perfect. So you can practice in that way. A great way to do this is to practice with someone else. If you want to go live streaming on YouTube, you want to have a guest and just chat or something like that. Like I've done that in the past before. I've used my friend to help me practice live streaming. So you can practice this on other platforms as well. You don't have to practice it on YouTube if it's more comfortable for you to do on another platform. But in the end, the idea is that you're getting confident on recording yourself on a video by practicing. Now, it's not going to be perfect, and that's okay. So those are the tips I have for you today. If you would like more support like this, you can join my community called the Next Level Creator Hub, and that is where I help creators and business owners to create systems that help them to grow community around their business and traffic source like YouTube, as well as an income strategy that is sustainable and will support you and be consistent. So if you're interested in that, please do join the Next Level Creator Hub, and the link will be in the description.